Morning. So the plan for today is to keep doing the outreach on LinkedIn, keep warming up my emails, create the last email that I have an access to right now because I have already created, I have already purchased the domain. Um, and yeah, basically just keep doing stuff step by step because today I'm also going to have a call with my web designer who's creating a new website for my agency. So let's take it from there. Let's see how it's going today. Going there, then right, then there, the subway. Recently I have ordered 4 kilograms of nuts, cashew walnuts, hazelnuts, if I'm not mistaken, and peanuts. And now I'm going to take it from our favorite place, guys. So I made a mistake, guys. I have not hazelnuts, but almond. So almond, peanuts, cashew, and walnuts. So and here what I have in my locker right now: 4 kilograms of nuts, my tripod, and my other stuff here. Today all my favorite places in co-working were already taken. Strange because I also saw much more people in the subway than usually, and I came to co-working earlier than usually today, but still more people than always. Uh, so now I'm sitting on a different table, and currently I was on the elevator, and I was thinking about what Alex Harmozy was saying about the quantity of outreach and so on and so forth. So just make more repetitions and you will succeed. And that's true because this is how I made my first real money. Um, and I started to think about my current ways. How can I do outreach? Okay, Gmail, like email marketing sequences, and this is the first one. And the second one is LinkedIn. Uh, the difficult part about LinkedIn is that there are some limitations in terms of connections that you can send per day. But what I can do, like two things. The first one, I can buy LinkedIn Sales Navigator for my accounts to make this limit higher. And this is what I already did. So I have 3 LinkedIn Sales Navigators. And also I can just create more profiles, but it takes a lot of time to get your profile developed. And it's very important for LinkedIn, as you guys know. I remember that previously I had several more profiles, but it proved to be that I don't have data to enter them. So currently I'm trying to enter the profile of Mark, who's currently in London. But we can do this because, I mean, we're trying to do this, but he doesn't remember the password as well, since he doesn't use LinkedIn, basically. And I entered his Gmail account currently and tried to log in into LinkedIn with Gmail, but for some reason I can do this as well. It's strange. Just looking for different ways how we can solve this issue. Well, now I have 4 LinkedIn accounts, what means that I can definitely increase my coverage in terms of outreach to the potential clients, first of all, because the target number 1 is to find the first client, and after that start looking for candidates like more deeply. um, I'm also going to have a chat with another friend of mine who is located in Canada. I mentioned him when I was talking to you about the process of how I tried to verify my Gmail accounts, and he helped me with the SIM card. So probably, I'm not sure whether he has the data to enter his account as well, because I don't know, there's still a lot of people in my surrounding who don't use LinkedIn. I don't understand why, actually, because this is an amazing tool, but still. And so if he'll find the data, the login data, I'll have 5 LinkedIn profiles, and that's good. That's good. But ideally, of course, ideally, I have to get more of them to make simply more of them. Remember, I have 50,000 LinkedIn profiles from my target audience. So even if I do 200 outreach a day, what, by the way, can be a next goal, actually, game of numbers, that would be nice. And definitely the result will be seen as usually. When you increase something, increase your attention to outreach, get more responses, get more connections, get more network, and definitely calls. Probably, yeah, so I have already almost finished my my struggles, strains with the Gmail accounts. Just a couple of more actions that I have to do today when I'll come back home. And yeah, after that we can focus on LinkedIn. Yes, and just in several weeks, for some accounts, actually for the majority of accounts, I'll still need a month before I'll start doing outreach on email, since now they're in the process of warming up. But yeah, still I need to invest more in all the things that can bring me potential clients. Actually, not potential clients, but actual clients, and leads as well. So let's do this. Now I'm going to the toilet, and after that I'll add a couple of points to my plan for today. So yeah, the goal, actually I like this goal. I just set it together with you. I like this goal to create, let's say, to have 8 to 10 LinkedIn profiles by the end of this week. Why not 10? Let's do this 10. Let's do this 10. But like the most complicated stuff as for LinkedIn is that you have to develop them, and it takes time, because there's a huge difference, at least in my understanding, when I see 2 accounts. The first one has only like, I don't know, 80 or 50 connections, and the second one has 500 plus, because you understand that the person who has 500 plus connections, most definitely he is using LinkedIn actively. So it means that yes, he has more connection requests and different activities coming from other people, but at the same time, the chances he will review your connection, of course, are much more as well, because how did he accumulated 500 plus connections? Accepting other people connections. So he understands the importance of network. And at the same time, the person with 50 connections, yes, he may have much less incoming connection requests, but maybe he doesn't use LinkedIn, maybe he doesn't understand how important it is to be surrounded by qualified people. So, enough talking, let's start doing stuff. That's amazing, guys. I just was talking to you for 5 minutes, but I didn't record this simply because I decided to use this wonderful button on my microphone. I decided that I can use it to start recording on the camera, but in fact, it's impossible to do so because I remember I was watching some videos and it was said that there that you can use this button to start recording there on my webcam, but no, don't believe this if you have DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's purely for the audio recording. Well, what I was talking about is I started the agency a bit more than a month ago, and if you are going to do the same, basically, just be prepared and know that in fact it will take much more time than you expect. It will be more complicated, more expensive, and it will require much more efforts from your side to develop everything, because currently I still work on the systems, on my apps, on my auto tools and all this stuff. By the way, I have a meeting with Tanya, with the girl who is creating a website for me already in 5 minutes. Just 5 seconds ago it was 6 minutes, now it's 5 minutes. Basically, yeah, today I am working on multiple things, and yes, I have successfully get the access to Mark's LinkedIn account, so now I have 4 of them. It's not very developed, only 300 connections, but still it will take a bit of time and everything will be fine. Well, what I was talking about is in terms of LinkedIn, I have to understand how can I properly make follow-ups, because it's not so obvious as you may see, as you may think. The reason behind it is that, as you guys know, recently LinkedIn, or maybe not recently, because I remember that half a year ago it was already the same. There is a limitation, it's very strict and severe, saying that you can send only 5 customized connection requests per day, per month, if you don't have premium features. And the premium features start from $30 US dollars, and it can go up to like sky is the limit. But I have always used LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's $100 per month. I don't want to pay $100 for each of my accounts, given the fact that I'm going to create 10 of them, like in total. Well, if you didn't use LinkedIn, there is some kind of network that you can create around you, and there are different professionals, business owners, and you can connect with them. And each time you send the connection, you can decide either send it plain or send it with some kind of a text. If you don't have premium features, you're limited by only 200 symbols, characters. If you have LinkedIn premium features, you are limited by 300 characters. It's not very long, but you should send very precise message. And I need to do follow-ups, and it's once again not so easy, because you have to plan in advance with whom you'll make follow-up. Take a look. If you decide to send a connection request to somebody and you put a text inside of this connection, so just a message to send with this connection request, once this person accepts you, you will see this person and your first message in the separate section, like chats. But if you decide to put nothing there, plain connection request, you won't say anything. And basically you at least I, in this situation, won't have any understanding with whom should I make a follow-up. This is why obviously I need to pay for my LinkedIn profiles, and just, yeah, they need to create a system how to follow up still, because there's also a limitation of the amount of profiles you can just open, like a week, or how do they check it, daily, monthly, I don't have any idea. So if you open too many profiles, you'll be limited as well. It will be temporarily, but still not the very pleasant thing. um, Guys, I need to create the system that I already have started creating, to make it at least clearer for me at the very beginning, and after that I'll be able to tell you more about it, how I will act in this case. But I know for sure that, like, I have already created two basic systems how to do this. The first one is either you make follow-ups twice a week on Thursday, on Tuesday and Thursday, for example, and you make maximum 3 follow-ups, and every time, like every Tuesday and every Thursday, you just analyze each the connection that was accepted within. Wait a second, please. Oh, sorry guys, wait a second. Um, So yeah, every time on Tuesday, for example, you analyze 2 last weeks of the accepted connections of new contacts in your LinkedIn profile, and understand to which message you should send to this person, the first follow-up, the second follow-up, or the third follow-up. And this is the first approach, and you do this on like every Tuesday, every Thursday. You analyze your network and go for it. And the second approach is that every time, like every day, you send connection requests to new people, and you create some kind of a list, like those people from Kirill's account, those people from Masha account, those people from Mark's account, and so on and so forth. And you set a task on HubSpot on the specific date, specific time, if it's important, to follow up with those people from those LinkedIn accounts. So CRM tasks. Probably, like, well, like, definitely I will start with this approach, because it will be just easier for me to switch to another way with the Tuesday and Thursday in the future, when I'll have much more connections and contacts. And so this will be the better strategy for sure. And also I'm going to withdraw 50% of my monthly norm of send connection requests from each account personally every third Friday of the month, meaning that I'll make this revision of pending invitations. It's important for the health of your LinkedIn profile. So, guys, I just want to say that a lot of systems, and they should be thought carefully, and you should experiment of them. You have to understand which of them takes less time, takes less effort, so which of them is it basically easier to automate. um, yeah, just practice makes perfect. Try everything, um, create different approaches, and like in my case, it's much easier to have this kind of sketchbook or A4 sheets and write this down. Try when you create something, just analyze different ways how it can develop, predict different situations in advance, and yeah, just go for it, guys. Go for it if you decided to create your business. It's not easy. It will take time. It will require some kind of financial investments, and it's not cheap usually. Even if you work alone, now I have expenses of almost like approximately, maybe even a bit more. I have to look into my notes, maybe even a bit more than $1,000 per month, US dollars. And yeah, I am just in the process of creating my system. So let's call it a day. I had a very intense meeting with my web designer, and she had a lot of questions, all the specific information to share with me. So I actually have a lot of new tasks for tomorrow, and I have the bunch of them for today. Very intense couple of days, I can tell you for sure. Currently, like at this moment, I go home. I'm going to finalize some stuff that I can do only there, like the course of the same reason. Uh, as always, I need to have an access to my passwords. Let's go there. Let's finish everything with my domains. And yeah, tomorrow will be intense, and I also think that probably tomorrow, because of this, I will stay home and work dedicatedly from there, since most probably I won't have an opportunity to spend 1.5 hours in a subway listening to Alex Hormozy. It's extremely useful, but at the same time, like sometimes I just need to invest my time a little differently. I'm really sick of spending a lot of time every day in the subway. Tomorrow I definitely will work from home, since I have a lot of things to do, and like no free time to spend there. Like sure, for sure, absolutely. I have almost finished all the tasks for to do for today, to do list for today, but like in the very end there appears some kind of problem with my last Gmail account, Kirill at Veretin.llc. When I tried to connect it to instantly, I don't know the reason why, and I tried to solve it already, like I don't know, maybe I spent 30 minutes to do this. Didn't succeed. I'll fix it tomorrow. Don't know the reason. Google just says that there is not enough permission for something. I don't know for what exactly. So let's make it short. The day was quite productive. Yesterday it also was quite a productive day. Tomorrow it will be an amazing day, because I'm going to do a lot of stuff for my future new website, and so on and so forth. Still will do outreach tomorrow, more other stuff. I have to create a strategy for my other LinkedIn profiles and many other things. So I have almost completed my to-do list for today, not fully, and yeah, I'll fix all the stuff tomorrow. We'll do more stuff tomorrow, and it will be great. Let's push it. Let's go forward and never look back. See you tomorrow, guys.